very pleased with how the group performed on Friday. We had a number of unattached guys run and a few guys who are on a jersey run for us, and comparing it to the week before, for a lot of those guys, I thought it was much better. The way we competed, the way we followed a race plan. Those younger guys really ran well and can feel good about capping off their fall with the performance that they had.
Okay. Then I guess you said that they're capping off their fall, so there's not really anything that we can take from that meet to move to Big Tens this weekend?
Not for them, no.
Okay. I mean, I guess then what is the team going to be working on this week? What were we working on last week to get ready for Big Tens?
You get to a certain point, I think, in the season where you're really not going to get more fit. There's damage that you can do if you tend to overdo it over the last few weeks of the season. The goals for this week are to get a good day of work in tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the last workout we do prior to Big Tens, but we're getting to a point where we don't want to do anything that will take away from our performance next weekend.
Okay, then I guess how do you think the team is looking going into Big Tens?
Well, I think we continuing to look good. I think we've been ready to compete at every meet we've gone to this year. We're healthy. We've trained well. So I don't think there's been any difference in the way we've looked. In this past week, compared to weeks prior to that.
Okay, if there was a key to success or multiple, what do we need to do to succeed at Big Tens?
I think the big thing in any sort of championship race you have is being aware of what's going on. We need to have a very good grasp of how the race is playing itself out and be prepared to do what it is within the race we're planning on doing. React to moves, stay engaged, stay connected with one another. So I think it's just continuing along the lines of really not trying to make this meet any different than anything we've done prior to this leading up to it. And I think we did a good job of that at Wisconsin, and now it's just continuing to do that at Big Tens this week.
So Big Tens is at Purdue, right?
Correct.
Do you think there's any, I don't know how to phrase this, do we have any added advantage having run Purdue twice already this year?
I don't know. I think that's why everyone goes over there. There were 4 or 5 teams at the pre-Big Ten meet, in September. It's good to be familiar with it, but racing it on Sunday is going to be completely different than what it was the pre-Big Ten meet in September, and it's going to be drastically different than what it was in August when we were over there, for a practice. So we know what the course looks like, and we have an idea of where the markers are through the course of the race, but the way we feel in the middle of the race on Sunday is going to be completely different to anything we've done thus far.
Okay, and I guess I'll finish on this. What does the course look like?
It's a 3 loops course, which is nice. You're going to have a very good gauge of where you're at through the whole thing. On the back half of the course, it's a rolling hill portion of it. If the loop's a K and a half or 2,000 meters, I'd say 600 to 700 meters of it is rolling, and the rest of it is fairly flat. So it's a challenging course for everyone. The weather's going to be relatively good, so we don't, I think, have to worry about that. But it's a good cross country course. It's a good place to host a championship, and it'll be interesting to see how it plays out.